Hi, good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening around the world. It's definitely good afternoon in London, England. Or I should say, caro, bonjour, welcome, konnichiwa, good day, wagwan, hello mate. This is your host and your guy himself, DLG Reppin. That's me, live and direct on YouTube, yeah? Right, it's it feels like it's been a little while since I've done a afternoon recording. But I'm back again, yeah, I'm back now. And long may it continue. And like I always say, if you've got an opinion, leave it in the comment section below. Like the channel, smash the thumbs up and less of the down. And do subscribe to my channel, yeah? That's the big one for me. The big one, the main one. Subscribe to my channel. That's DLG Reppin, yeah? Have a look at my videos. And speaking of videos, I'm close to 200 videos. So if I get to the 200 marker, I would love to hope that my viewers who are watching abroad, whether you're male or female, boy or girl, make sure you subscribe to my channel, yeah? And help me keep this channel growing. Because I've got big plans for my channel and myself and you amazing people all over the world, yeah? I can tell you since I've said the world right now, I've had people from the United States, Saudi Arabia, and I'm now having fans of Germany watching me, yeah? And I appreciate the love there. And yeah, I'll give you a shout out. And speaking of shout out, I'll shout out for subscribers as well. Yeah? Because that is the main one I want. Subscribers, that's what matters to me. Well, as well as like and comment, yeah? Remember the subs, yeah? Don't forget the subscribers, yeah? Smash that subscribe button for me. And speaking of smashing, yeah, I would like to be the first, or I would like to say, or be one of those that congratulates Liverpool for their magnificent achievement of ending 30 years of hurts. You know what they say, all good things comes to those who wait. And Liverpool have thoroughly deserved to win the Premier League title. Liverpool fans, I know you're up and down in the UK. I know you're around the world. Please tell me please express the feeling please express the feeling to me on my comment section below. What it was like to wait up to 30 years to win the league title. For me, the reason why you've won the league title this season and without kicking the ball, because you've been truly fantastic. You've defended well when you needed to. You've grind out results when the matches have been difficult and tricky. You've been fantastic. And right now, and I'm saying this as an Arsenal fan here. Let me get closer. I'm going to say this as an Arsenal fan. You see this badge here? Yeah. It's part of my shirt. Part of my Arsenal shirt. And I'm going to say this as an Arsenal fan. Liverpool right now have the best football team in club football right now. Any football fan who would like to tell me different, yeah, leave it in the comment section below. And I'm ready for you. For any healthy argument, I am ready to have it right here on my channel. Leave it in the comment section at the bottom, yeah? They're the best football team on the planet right now, going. And what I would like to say, yeah, massive congratulations to Liverpool, to the football club, board of directors, massive congratulations to you guys. You've kept to your principles and you've made sure this was all achieved possible. Jurgen Klopp, you've come into the job in 2005, and one of your saying was, yeah, that you were going to win the Premier League. And you've won the Premier League, and this morning I've watched clips of you on my phone speaking to Graham Souness, and it's perfectly fine to have those tears of joy in your eyes. Those tears of joy are for a reason, and that is you care about your work. You put in passionately and the full 100%. You put more than 100% into your work to get this team challenging to win league titles. Well, you just done it 24 hours ago. And I would like to say it again. Congratulations. The best team in the Premier League, hands down. And the best team in world football. I'll go as far as saying that. If anyone want to argue with me, on that, drop your comments below, I'm ready to listen. So, looking at Liverpool's goalkeeper. Class signing. Worth every single penny. Clean sheet. Top class saves. There's not many matches that he was called upon, And I wouldn't dare fault him for any of the 3 goals that went past him versus Watford away. No way. So Alisson, congratulations, my friend. You've done well. The back 4, marshalled by Van Dijk. In my opinion, Virgil van Dijk should be Liverpool's club captain. I've always been a fan of a centre-half or a defender being the club captain. Just like the good old days of John Terry and Tony Adams. And Frank McClintock. If you want to throw other names in there. But for me, he's a great leader at the back. He runs that back 4. Hands down. End off. Joe Gomez has come in. He's done a fabulous job when asked upon. Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold, wow. Amongst the best in the world in terms of fullback. Name me a fullback. I think both of them are in the top 10 for world-class fullbacks. I mean, there are some outstanding fullbacks. Alphonso Davies of Bayern Munich. When you talk about left and right fullbacks, you've got Pavard of Bayern Munich. I don't know who Juventus is one. Oh, Real Madrid is Carvajal. He's amongst the best. The best right back in world football. Well, I would like to say Alexander-Arnold. I'm a massive fan of him. Who is thy best right back in world football? It's hard to say, but Alexander-Arnold, I think he's there. I honestly think he's there at this current moment of time. Best left back in world football. Whew, that's a big one for me to think of. Football guys, Liverpool fans, not just you Liverpool fans, but football people with sensible, unbiased views. Please tell me the best fullbacks in the world of football out there. Because I don't know if there's many out there. Midfield I'm moving on to now. Now this midfield, I wasn't too sure from a neutral point of view, but Henderson brings something into that midfield. Wijnaldum brings a bit of energy, more than energy into that midfield. He brings fresh legs in there. Your defensive midfielder, he reminds me so much of Gilberto Silva, but with a little bit more, maybe with a little bit more, he's similar to Gilberto Silva, Fabinho. Definitely similar. And at the moment, one can't help but envy Liverpool. And it's natural because I want to aspire to be where Liverpool are right now. And that's at the top of their cement, the top of their pinnacle, should I say. Any football fan of a team who don't inspire to be where Liverpool are, if you look at the last how many months? It's 9 months. Any of you that don't inspire to be where Liverpool are and you don't want to be where Liverpool are, then you're a lying idiots. End off. Their attack. The best cohesive trio in world of football right now. Maybe not as individuals, but the best cohesive trio in world football right now. When you got Sadio Mane linked with Real Madrid, Salah linked with possibly Real Madrid, Firmino, who's not heavily linked with a big club yet, but he may have one more big move ahead of him. Them three alone, magnificent. All season, even the last 2 years, they have been phenomenal. Completely phenomenal. But I say this, that trio is the best cohesive unit in the world of football. Mane, Salah, Firmino. If there's any trio that is better than that trio, better than that Liverpool trio in the last 2 seasons, drop it in the comments section below. Yeah? And I will do my best to find the stats to back it up against whatever you've got. And let's go. So, moving on to my team. You've guessed it, yes. Greatest team in North London. Should I get that one in there? Yeah, if I'm allowed to get that one in there. Yesterday, I was low and confident. I did not believe Arsenal were capable of getting a win and then a clean sheet. And a win and a clean sheet they did get. They accomplished that yesterday against Southampton. And in the first half, yeah, we deservedly went ahead. All right, it was a gift from McCarthy. What was he playing at? That should never have happened. Not Eddie Nketiah being that hard-working, never give up striker. He went in and he got lucky. They say if you don't go in, you don't get any joy. And he went in and got joy out of their goalkeeper. Who made the pig's ear of his pass, and he was left to feel the embarrassment with egg on his face. So 1-0 Arsenal, and I think the lead was justified at half time. Second half, we lost our way. I thought we lost our way completely. We were giving ball possession away, giving Southampton opportunities. May I say, what a brilliant save by Martinez. You know, if I had a look at that opportunity for Danny Ings, or was it Shane Long? No, Shane Long, sorry. And he stood as big as he could and produced a magnificent save to his left. Otherwise, no clean sheet, and it's 1-1. But what a magnificent save. Nevertheless, I mean, I thought holding was terrific for me. I thought the defence was, stable, to say the least. Very stable and steady. Midfield wasn't too bad. And Eddie Nketiah and the attack, they always look a threat, especially on the counter-attack. So let me go. So without further ado, allow me to go into my player ratings. Starting with Martinez. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Great save in the second half. Good at his kicking. His kicking was decent. And he had 2 shots in the first half to deal with, but they were straight at him. So overall, it was a solid performance in between the sticks. So 7.5 for Martinez. Bellerin, I'll give him a 7. There were times where he would lose the ball, give the ball away, and struggle to come back, or struggle to track back. But overall, he was not too bad. Maybe I'm going to give him a 6.5. Mustafi, yeah, when called upon, won his headers in the air, won challenges on the ground, and he was a bit clumsy with a tackle, which I think he got a yellow card for. I could be stand corrected. If you want to correct me on that one, then leave it in the comment section below. But I believe Mustafi was booked yesterday. Well, he gets a 7. Rob Holding, man of the match, our man of the match, best performer in an Arsenal shirt yesterday, hands down, without a shadow of a doubt. Solid in the air, composed, very calm, and for me, that's the Rob Holding of last season, performing well when called upon. And it's going to take him time to get game time, but for me, deservedly won the Barclays Man of the Match award. So he gets an 8. Left back, Kieran Tierney. Well, he did play the majority of that match, and he came up with what looked like a cramp or a calf strain, but he shouldn't be out for too long. So I'm going to mark him down as a 5. No, I'm going to mark him down as I'm going to mark him down as a 6. Go on, give him a 6. He was part of that defence that did well. And I'm going to come on to the substitutes. But obviously, allow me to do my team first. The first team. The midfield 3. Xhaka. I'm going to give him a 7.5. He was alright, you know, for the majority of the game. There was only one moment where he gave the ball away, but overall he stuck to his position. He sat the deepest out of the 3 midfielders due to the fact that he had to cover Torreira. That's the way I look at it, and made sure he offered protection in between the 2 back 4s, or in between the 2. In between the 2 centre halves. But overall, yeah, he kept the ball. He kept his passing range as simple as he could, so he gets a 7.5. Bukayo Saka, yeah, I'll give him an 8. Yeah, I thought, do I give him an 8? Yeah, I thought he had another decent performance, and on the way to signing the contract. So, yeah, he gets an 8 for me. In fact, Rob Holding's one, I'm going to give him an 8.5, so I'll give Bukayo Saka an 8. He got booked, but despite that, he offered another problem against Southampton, and he was direct and quite lively as well, and he just needs to remember to beat the offside trap, stand in line with a defender, the last defender, and then receive the ball while queuing up with the defender, if you get what I'm saying. So he gets an 8 overall, because I thought he played quite well. Ceballos, I might have to mark him down with a 5. I don't think it was one of his best games. If you want to drop a comment below, then you can, but I don't know how. I'm going to give him a 5 or 6. No, I'm going to give him a 6. He could do a lot better, for me, especially when receiving the ball. Still prone to take too long on the ball, and he seems to get dispossessed quite easily, but he's going to have a 6. Other than that, he could be a lot better. Right, the attackers, the 3. Nicolas Pepe, 5. He was not in the game for the bulk of the game. He got taken off as a substitute, and I can see why. He just wasn't in the game, really. Maybe in glimpses, but not enough for me. He's got to do a hell of a lot better for me. And next season could be his season. Could be his year, should I say. So he's going to get a 5. On the right, I've said the right. On the left, Aubameyang, where I don't want him playing. Well, he was unlucky not to score from an angle what looked tight, but it was a brilliant save by Alex McCarthy, who made a blunder for Eddie Nketiah's goal. He did make that brilliant save, and well, I suppose he was there as a goal threat. He offered us a goal threat. He had 2 shots on target, but again, he could do a lot more work off the ball, and that's putting pressure on the defenders. So he's going to get a steady 6. Eddie Nketiah, I'm going to mark him 7. And the reason why I've marked him 7, because his work rate is phenomenal for me at times. Absolutely phenomenal. And his perseverance paid off when he made a muggins out of Alex McCarthy and he got the goal. So for me, he gets a 7. Before going into my substitutes, I would like to apologise for not doing an evening recording due to the fact that I slept off during the Chelsea-Man City game and I missed a treat there. So I do apologise. Right, let's go into my substitutes. Kalashnikov came off for Tierney. Didn't think he had so much to do, as much as attacking or defending. But I'm going to mark him down as a 5. Joe Willock got his first Arsenal Premier League goal, which he was delighted about. He came on and he looked pretty lively for me. I'm going to give him a 5.5. Lacazette, he came on, held the ball quite well. Held the ball up quite well, should I say. Didn't get that much, didn't get that much time. But I'm going to give him a 5.5. Maitland-Niles, for me, wow. He looks like he looks more of a midfielder than a back 4 defender. And for me, he looked very lively and you could see he was playing with some pride in his heart because he's a midfielder and that's where he wanted to play and he looked like he wasn't out of place, so he's gonna get a 5. Ooh, saving the best to last. Mikel Arteta. The team that he picked proved dividends because we got the 3 points and a clean sheet, and he had the team performing as well as they could, especially in the first half. So overall, I'm going to mark Arteta 7.5. Just for keeping to his principles and sticking to a game plan that he may have had, really. And that was not to play too much with the ball, but to be ruthless off the ball. And I won't say it was ruthless, but they did a job. So he gets a 7.5. The referee, yeah, shall I mark the referee? Oh, I'll give him a 4. Called Jack Stevens sending off right because it was a professional foul, and by the letter of the law, if it's a professional foul deeming a goal or denying a goal scoring opportunity, he has to go. So for me, he had to go. Jack Stevens sent off. We get the free kick, and 2 minutes later, after Jack Stevens sending off, we get a goal through Joe Willock, who was delighted to score his goal. So that's me. Finished with marking up the team in terms of the ratings. And once again, many congratulations to Liverpool Football Club on your triumph as English Premier League champions. And I'm going to leave it on that as a positive note for football. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, like my channel, comment on my channel, yeah. And the main thing is, yeah, do subscribe to my channel. So smash that subscribe button, yeah. Hard and passionately, left, right and centre, yeah? Smash it hard and with abundance as well, yeah? The more subscribers, the better. 960 to go. That's 960 subscribers I'm waiting for. And then I have 40 subscribers. So do subscribe to my channel. And like I said, I want more than 100 by Christmas, yeah? That's a good challenge. Thank you once again. So to the ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I hope you've had fun listening to me. Thank you for putting up with me. Peace, love and bless. Your guy DLG Reppin. host has now finished. Latest.